Hey Gerald, Connor here with Handy Toyota. So I saw you were doing some searching around looking for a new vehicle. One of the options happened to be our 2015 Avalon. So I'm just going to take a few minutes and run over the key features with you. So the 2015 Avalon comes with a 3.5 liter V6 engine and also a 6-speed automatic transmission. Both of those are going to help you achieve a gas mileage of anywhere between 20 and 24 miles per gallon overall on average. On the front of the vehicle here, we're going to have quadra beam headlights. Definitely a step up from the projector beam headlights. They're really good at night. We also have the daytime running lights as a standard feature. Now for the wheels, we're going to have 17-inch alloy wheels. Now alloy wheels are a lot more compact and lighter than your average steel wheel, so it's going to help out with that gas mileage and handling, as I just mentioned. For the mirrors, we're also going to have the turn signal indicator with the heated outside mirrors. Whenever you use your rear defogger, it's going to heat those mirrors up for you. So coming around to the back, this is a sedan 4-door with the trunk, and the leg room in the back of these is just simply incredible. I'll show you a little bit more about that in just a minute. But coming around to the back here, we'll have the backup cam standard on the Avalon. We're also going to have the rear bumper applique to try and keep those scratches down, which is a nice little touch. So for the head unit of the Avalon, we're going to have a complete touchscreen, as you can see here. Right now we're on the home setting, so it's going to show us our phone connection. If you have a phone that's Bluetooth capable, you can sync it right up to the vehicle and play music and make phone calls just by using the head unit or your voice. There's a voice recognition button here on the steering wheel. So a little bit more in depth for our audio. You can set all your presets here. We have 36 different presets, so if you have that many stations you want to keep an eye on, you can do that. We're also going to have XM radio, so we're going to have that for 90-day free subscription, and then you can also add on to that as you go along. And as I mentioned before, we have that Bluetooth audio. We also have CD, USB, and auxiliary ports. They're just not hooked up right now. Nothing's plugged in. Right down here we have our climate center. This is going to be a dual zone climate center, so you can actually set each side to its own temperature. We are going to have the auto feature as well. This is all going to be touchscreen, very nice, stylish climate center we have here, the entire dash. It's almost like a Lexus. Coming down here, we have two 12-volt plug-ins, the car accessible, driver and passenger. This is where your auxiliary and USB ports are going to be. As I mentioned, this is going to be an automatic transmission, but we do have the Tiptronic, so you can actually shift through the gears just by using the stick. No clutch or anything. It's extremely easy to use. Coming back here, we do have the heated seats, both driver and passenger, and they are multi-stage, so you can actually choose how hot you want them. Now right here, we have a couple different drive modes. We have Eco, Normal, and Sport. Normal is just going to be everyday driving. Eco is going to help you save fuel, basically by cutting down the engine performance. And the Sport's going to do the exact opposite. It's going to tighten up the steering a little bit and give you a little bit more throttle response to give it that Sport kind of feel. Now for the center console, we have a little pop-out tray. And we have another 12-volt plug-in here, so that makes 3 total for the upfront driver and passenger. And as I mentioned before, we do have that backup camera, so whenever we throw it in reverse, nice clear view of what's behind us. As I mentioned, we do have all the controls for the head unit right here on the steering wheel on the left, and also the phone options here on the right. And the cool thing about the Avalons is they all come with the paddle shifters right here behind the steering wheel. That allows you to just shift through the gears without having to use the stick. You can also do it here, but give it that more sporty feel just by flicking the paddle shifters to shift gears. We are going to have all power door locks and power windows. They all have the one-touch feature, not just the driver's side, which is very nice. So all the Avalons, as you can see, come with the full leather seats, and as I had mentioned before, the legroom in these are just simply incredible. This seat's as far back as it can go, and I've got a good 5 or 6 inches before my knees even come close to the seat. Not to mention, we do have a really nice fold-down armrest with access to the trunk, and the cup holders are built right in, and we have our own controls for the climate back here. So driving in the back seat, definitely just as comfortable as riding in the front seat with the Avalon. It's an extremely nice ride. It's a little bit longer wheelbase, so it's really smooth. I've had people mistake this car for a Lexus before. Basically, it is a Lexus with a Toyota stamp on the front. With a new car, you are going to get the 2 years, 25,000 miles scheduled maintenance. You're going to get a boatload of warranties. So I think the new Avalon is definitely a good choice. So again, Gerald, I'm Connor here with Handy Toyota. Just showed you some of the cool features on our 2015 Avalon. You can reach me here at 802-528-2252 or just stop in whenever you get the chance. Thanks.